People of note.
I'm here with Megan Jean in the KFB, and I've interrupted a really interesting game of foosball to ask them about their music. So tell me, what can you tell me about your band?
We like to tell people we are a metal band if it was 1927, and I think that just kind of suspends people's expectations to get a concrete genre enough that they'll sort of open their mind up to a new experience. So they kind of go, what does that mean? And then we just give them something a little different and something that they weren't expecting, but they didn't know what to expect from our description anyway. So we like to give them the old 1-2, a little bait and switch. Yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
Well, if we want to go like literally, she sings very well. She plays the washboard very well. She plays the kick drum with her feet very well. She plays guitar also very well. I play upright bass pretty good, and I play banjo very well. And and we're a husband and wife. We've been around different parts of the country. We've been transient for the past year and a half, and Vermont down to Louisiana mostly, playing music anywhere that'll let us play, anywhere we can find people who will listen. And over that, we've just sort of developed a unique sound that is not reinventing the wheel, but not like anyone else either.
So what kinds of things inspire you for your music?
I like things that are a little silly and macabre and dark, but also that are beautiful. So I get really inspired by graveyards and old decrepit houses and, falling down factories that have trees growing out of the middle of them. And I kind of like to think of a lot of our stuff is autobiographical, but I like to take the universal themes. I don't like to tell people what my songs are about. I like to let them decide that on their own. So I just kind of write what I write, and I try not to be too specific with my lyrics so that people can adapt it to their own life. And I love that every song that means a lot to me, people come up to me and they tell me what it means to them, and it's always totally different, but it means that I've done my job painting a picture. They've just been able to put in their own subject matter with universal words. I really like that. And yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
We play music for people. We play music for all kinds of people. Okay, when we started out, we were a little acoustic duo, and we were trying to figure out how to get people's attention. And like I said, we played anywhere we could find that would let us play. But then once you're set up in the corner of your bar, coffee shop, club, wherever, then it's on you to get people to respond to your music. And we found little ways to do that while still staying true to who we are and taking things that we like and mixing them all up together. So we've been able to play, the big thing that we found is we figured out how to make people dance. And that's the best feeling on earth. There's nothing better than being able to play music and make people dance, especially people who've never even seen you before, never even heard of you. If they start dancing, you know it's good. We were in Johnson City, Tennessee, and this fella comes up to me and he goes, "What's your music sound like?" And I wanted him to stay. So I said, "It makes women horny." And he goes, "Okay." And he did. And he stood there like this. And about 3 songs into it, we stop our song and he goes, "You're right. I love that." Now, I don't know if you listen to R. Kelly, but R. Kelly's got a song called "Shut Up," where he claims that because of his music, he's responsible for all births from the 90s up until now. All of them. And we're going to take them on.
Yeah. We've actually started a feud. We've started a feud, R. Kelly. I'd like to throw it down saying you may have had the 90s, but from 2008 on, we've been responsible for all of the births in the world because at least in the Southeast. So you're not responsible for all of the births anymore, but I think a few people go home after our shows they get randy is what I'm saying, and then they make babies.
You've become very popular with the steampunk community.
I think maybe a little bit. I hope so. I like them.
What do you think attributes that popularity amongst those people?
I think they are people that want to get dressed up and dance, and I do that 5 nights a week. And we just like to kind of we like to be able to play if the power goes out, and I think that speaks to a lot of people. There's not a lot of big amps and distortion and this, that, and the other. The focus is on rhythm. And when we played Dragon Con a couple weekends ago, someone came up to me and they said, you played a foxtrot, you played a salsa, you played Charleston, you played, and he was naming off all of these different dances that you played, a waltz, like that we did. And I was like, I guess we did play all those different kinds of dances. We just didn't, like, it's not like we set out to write a foxtrot. So I think people, they respect our musicianship, and the fact that we fit onto the same soundtrack as a lot of the other really notable bands in the steampunk thing. Like, we may not sound alike, but we all, like I like to say, we all fit on the same soundtrack. And so I think they just really liked seeing a little duo come in that can make a whole room full of people dance, and that's always our goal. So they just want to dance. I think that's why. And then we do take a lot of time with our aesthetic and with our subject material, and I put a lot of time in. I don't look like it now because I haven't changed, but we do put a lot of time into our costumes as much as we can on the road, and we make an effort to look like we're trying to put on a show and keep it very vaudeville, very theatery. And I think that's what got us in there. And then of course a bunch of really awesome people that went to bat for us, so I can't ever forget. Like I think the Artifice Club in Atlanta is really the number one reason. They just took us under their wing and they said, you come with us, and we did. So yeah, they've been getting us in all over the place.
Tell me, one last question, what does the KFB stand for?
It stands for Klay Family Band. Our last name is Klay, K-L-A-Y. And the reason why is we changed it to KFB is because when we started off in New York, we had more members. And our idea behind it was that if you were playing music with us, you were family. And because music is just so powerful in terms of connecting people, and you form really strong, lifelong bonds with the people that you make pure, honest music with. And I should say that if someone had told me 7 years ago when we picked the band name that this is what I would be doing for a living 7 years later, I would have been like, I should pick a better band name. But I had been playing in clubs for several years when I was in college, and so my name, Megan Jean, which is my first and my middle name, was already a bookable act in a bunch of clubs in Manhattan. So we didn't want to start over entirely with a new band name. And that's where the band name came from. It's the only band I've ever been in. If I had it to do over, I might pick another title such as Duo, but I had 7 years to think about that. Now we go by Klay Family Band or KFB. Some people say Killer Fucking Bassist. Some people say Knifing for Beginners. Kangaroos Fighting Badly. In an election year, this one's controversial, we say Klansman for Barack. The only people that get uncomfortable with that, by the way, are people that do not like Barack Obama. I, on the other hand, think he's a swell guy. Of course, I'm a musician and like a, hippie and all that stuff. But, we just kind of go with it. And Kaleidoscopic Future Band was a nun, but it is not Kentucky Fried Band at all. And it's not KGB, which is the #1 Google search for us, is Megan Jean and the KGB. That's not what we're called. So it's a lot less deliberate than people thought. We didn't realize 7 years ago that we'd still be in this band, but here we are, still kicking. And yeah, that's our name. It's not going to change. We made too many t-shirts up, too many posters, too many stickers. It's all out there. Too late to change it.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to me, both of you, and I'll let you get back to your foosball game.
And your wallet is here too? All right. Okay, I don't know how to verify that, but I'm going to trust you. Ollie, you know who to beat up if that's not you. I'm serious, no beating anyone. This song's called The Deck Show. It's about zombies. Show me about zombies, right? That dead man's strut. When the graveyard and dragons come alive, their vibrations to a that when the band of bones are take you to your grave at the All right, 2, 3, 4.